For most of history, a fake had one big weakness. It was hard to make. A forged painting took talent. A counterfeit banknote took equipment. A fake voice took an actor. Even a lie needed effort. And that difficulty was doing something important for civilization. It was filtering reality. Because when the copy is expensive, most people never bother making one. But now the protection is collapsing. A laptop can generate an image, imitate a voice, and fabricate a document in seconds. And in finance, value itself is being turned into code that can move across networks with a speed and flexibility older systems were never built for. That sounds like progress. And it is. It's also a little terrifying. So the real question is not whether AI can make art or whether tokenized money is useful. The real question is this: what happens when the copy gets cheaper than the proof? Because art and money are closer than they look. Both are made of belief. A painting is not valuable just because pigment touched canvas. It's valuable because we believe something about its origin. Money's not valuable just because ink touched paper or bits move through databases. It's valuable because we believe something about the system behind it. In both cases, the visible object is only half the story. The invisible chain of trust is the other half. And history keeps repeating the same pattern. We invent a way to make meaning or value easier to copy, then we panic. Then we build a new layer of proof. A seal, a signature, a watermark, a ledger, a certificate, an auditor, not because humans are paranoid, because abundance breaks old shortcuts. When something becomes easy to reproduce, society has to stop asking, is this beautiful? Or does this look like money? And start asking, where did this come from? And why should I trust it? This is what's happening in art right now. The obvious story is that AI can generate beautiful images. The deeper story is that beauty is no longer the bottleneck. Origin is. That's why authorship suddenly matters more. Process matters more. Proof matters more. When anyone can make something convincing, convincing is no longer enough. You need a chain behind it, and finance is moving through the exact same tunnel. The obvious story is efficiency. Programmable money, near instant settlement, assets that can move more freely across borders, fewer middlemen, new kinds of markets. But the deeper story is trust. Because when value moves faster, doubt moves faster too. The same systems that make transfer easier can also make panic easier. They can make speculation easier. They can make contagion easier. We built technologies to remove friction from creation and exchange. And now we're rediscovering that some friction was doing hidden work. The effort required to forge a painting, counterfeit a note, fake a photograph, or move capital across borders was not just inefficiency. Part of it was a security system. Not a perfect one, but a filter. Now that filter is thinner, which means the premium is moving somewhere else. This is the key shift. Most people think scarcity lives in an object. It doesn't. Scarcity migrates. When images become abundant, believable authorship becomes scarce. When money becomes programmable, credible backing becomes scarce. When answers become cheap, good questions become scarce. This is why the scariest and most exciting thing happening in art and finance is actually the same thing. We are entering an age where the symbol is easy, but the source is hard. This is scary because bad actors usually exploit abundance first. Fraud loves a new medium. A machine that can generate beauty can also generate fake evidence. A system that can move value faster can also move panic faster. Every leap in convenience becomes a new test of credibility. But it's exciting for the exact same reason. Because every time civilization goes through one of these crises, it's forced to become more precise about what it values. Not just the thing, the chain behind the thing. Not just the image, the authorship. Not just the token, the backing. Not just the statement, the source. And that may be the real future here. Not a world where humans lose to copies, a world where proof becomes part of the product, where provenance matters more, where process matters more, where trust stops being assumed and starts being designed. That may sound cold, but it's strangely human, because the oldest move in civilization is not invention, it's the authentication. We invent a new power, then we invent a ritual for deciding when that power is legitimate. That is what seals were. That's what signatures were. And that's what institutions are. And now we're doing it again. So the future of art and finance is not abundance. Abundance is already here. The real battle is over what can still be believed. And maybe that battle has always been the hidden engine of history. Because civilization keeps inventing ways to make meaning and value easier to copy. Then spends the next era deciding what counts as real.